Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am finally doing the fucking Joanne the Scammer fucking story time. I know the comment section on all my videos were insane. Like, it almost crashed YouTube. Like, I think the Jeffree Star and Jane Dawson palette was also because my video. Like the internet was just like, fuck, like Shopify was like, I can't. That was a stupid joke. But you should look at my pants that a subscriber sent me. Um, they're really cute. They're like kawaii. Y'all bitches can't even spell thick. Um, it's also my best friend. She got it for my birthday, but she's a subscriber. So like I am a YouTuber, So it was from a subscriber. So yeah. We're gonna do the story time about Joanne the Scammer. She was actually part of she was in the story of my other videos. I think her name was May. I don't know. But yeah, I think her name was May. And she was like my roommate. She obviously, Ash fucking moved out and left, and we went to another house, and Joanne came. Her name is Joanne in the story because it just is so fitting. And she like moved in with us. Well, she was always with us. And we went to her new house, and this shitty stuff just kept happening. The food leaving the fridge, random things going missing, and it was like,
wait a damn minute.
Why is it still happening? Because it was Joanne the Scammer too. She was also doing it. I just really know how to pick them, guys. Pat on the shoulder for that. But yeah, she would like take food from never paid for cabs. Like notoriously never paid for cabs. Like she would literally, like you would send her a request and she would see it and put her phone down, and then we would leave and she'd be like, oh, I don't have Wi-Fi. Like, sorry, I have notes. I don't know if it's obvious. Like every time you would confront her about the mess she would leave, it was a explosion. Convulsion. It was an explosion. Like, and this girl was fucking messy. Like, I'm not trying to be, yeah, I am trying to be rude. She was so messy. Her and her girlfriend would literally cook and leave everything in the kitchen. Like, everything. She would leave dishes under her bed, clothes everywhere, my clothes dirty on the floor. And it's like, do I even want it back at this point? Every time you try to confront her about it, it was an explosion. Like, one time I was in her room because I was putting something of hers back in her room, and a t-shirt of mine was in her room. And I was just really fucking pissed. I was just not in the mood. I was annoyed. I was mad. And she came home and I was like, why was my shirt in your room? This girl had a full-blown explosion and was like screaming and was like, I don't know, someone put that in my room. Like, do you know, like, when someone, it's just like, you kind of just give up. You're like, okay, you're just gonna say someone else put that in your room. Okay, whatever. Like, so stuff like that happened all the time. And I was just kind of really sick of her. Like, I kind of knew I was gonna stop being friends with her at the end of school. And I think she knew that too, because everyone was just sick of her shit. Like, she was just like, she would just come home and like just be nitpicky and mean to everyone. Like, she would just dampen the mood. I know you guys are like, wow, why did you continue living with her? She was a virus, She just wouldn't leave. I don't know what to say. And it's hard when you live with someone who can make the environment so toxic, which makes you just not want to say anything. Like, that's the degree of how shitty she made the environment and stuff. So now, I won't say the girl's name. Oops. There's a girl who, so we moved into the house, all the three girls upstairs, me, Cam, and Joanne. And then there was a few girls downstairs who we became friends with. I'm still friends with to this day. We're all not friends with Joanne because, fuck that. Yeah, so the girls downstairs knew a girl named April. She knew a girl named April, and she had a party. So we were like, okay, let's go to April's party. And we all went. It's really fun. I was with Joanne most of the night because Cam didn't go. She had to go somewhere else. Our other friend was so fucking drunk. It was so funny. I don't remember much else, but we were literally leaving the party, and Joanne, with her big fucking rinkety dinky backpack, goes in the van, opens her bag, and is like, "Look what I got," and took a full bottle of champagne from their friend's house. And I was drunk, but I wasn't like wasted, and I was like, "Joanne, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why did you just steal a bottle of champagne from their friend's house? Like, what kind of bummy ass, like, that's so crummy." And like, oh, I hated how I used the word crummy. That's so gross. Like, why would you do that? And like, she was like, "Oh my God, like, don't make me feel bad." I was like, "You should feel bad. That's such a crappy thing to do." Like, I would never steal from someone's house, even if I didn't know them. Like, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. Like, I would just buy it or go get a job. Like, I don't know. I'm just like, that's so bummy. Like, that's so bummy. And I really gave her crap for it. And the next morning, she was kind of pissy about it. And she was like, I messaged April. Like, I told her, she laughed about it. She didn't even care. I knew that was a lie. I knew that was a full-blown lie. But I was like, I'm just going to wait and see. I'm just going to wait and see what happens. Later on, we have a party at our house, like a few months later. And April comes. And Joanne isn't there. So my Scorpio self is like, "Oh my God, like, April, like, did Joanne message you, like, about the whole champagne bottle situation, blah, blah, blah." We're like, I was so embarrassed. Like, she was just really drunk, I guess. Like, we're really sorry. And April's like, "What champagne bottle?" Compulsive liar. Like, compulsive liar. I kind of knew she was lying, and I kind of, like, set it up like that. But, like, I'm a Scorpio. What am I going to do? What are you going to do? So I texted Joanne. So I messaged Joanne, and I was like, "You're lying again." She has no idea what you're talking about. And Joanne was like, "What are you talking about? Like, I told her at the bar, like, she was drunk. That's why she doesn't remember." When did we go to the bar? Like, well, we did go to the bar. I think April was there, like, once. But it's like, with Joanne, it's always, like, everything points to her. And it's like, it wasn't my fault. No, it wasn't me. No. I have a halo. Nothing is wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. That's always how our stories go. And I was like, "Joanne, no, you didn't." Because she would remember. "And why did you lie to me about messaging her on Instagram?" And she was like, "You bullied me and made me feel bad for it. And that's why I felt like I had to lie." Like, I thought I was always the victim. Like, holy crap. Like, shut up. Like, I was just so sick of it. And I remember on the phone, because she called me, and I was like, "You're still lying. I'm not scared that you're calling me. I'm going to talk to you on the phone and tell you you're lying." And she was like, "Well, fuck you if you don't believe me." And I was like, "No, I don't believe you, because it doesn't make any sense." And, okay, like, don't talk to me then. Like, I remember I was just so done with the conversation. And she kind of started crying, being like, "I can't believe you don't believe me." And I just was like, I'm going to go and party. So I just kind of ended the conversation. I was just so over it. And I remember, like, going downstairs, and everyone was like, "What the fuck is wrong with Joanne?" And I was like, "I know, she's crazy." Because at this point, no, all of her friends were like, "We're not being friends with her after this. Like, she is so annoying and just, like, causes so much problems. And, like, it's just a liar." And so that happened. After, like, she kind of, like, slowly talked to me again. And I was just like, okay, like, whatever. Like, I was so done with it. And then this is, like, before that, but I was just telling the story because it was just such a perfect example of how she lies. For my birthday, not this one, the one before, I was having people at my house when we were celebrating on Halloween, and she had a girlfriend, and she texted me the Thursday of, because we were celebrating Friday, Saturday, like, she could only be there Friday because Saturday she was going to visit her brother who is sick in the hospital. And I kind of smelled bullshit because I was like, why do you want to see him on a Saturday? Like, it's such short notice. But, like, I didn't say that. I just thought that. But, like, it's one of those things you can't really say you're lying, you know? So I was just like, okay, like, I just left it, whatever. So she couldn't come out for my birthday that night. So Friday rolls around, and her girlfriend comes to my room, and she's like, oh my God, tomorrow night, Joanne and I, we're going to be Pete Davidson and Ariana Grande for Halloween at my friend's Halloween party. I just sat there and looked and didn't say anything. And then her girlfriend was like, Sab, why do you look so mad? And then Joanne came and just took her to her room. And we could slowly hear like little arguing because they argued all the time. Their relationship was so unhealthy. They just arguing because she just slipped up and told her, or told me that she totally lied about going to see her brother who was sick and was actually going to a Halloween party. But to top this all off, I also saw her location. I didn't check it on the actual Saturday, which was really dumb of me, but I checked it during the day, and she was in Toronto. She wasn't in Brantford, where she said she was going to be. And then fast forward to March, because I just didn't say anything. I just left it. I was like, I didn't really want her on my birthday, but just don't lie about going to see your brother who's sick. That's kind of messed up. And then, so it's my friend Cam's birthday in March, and we were talking about it, and I was telling Joanne, I was like, I don't know what to get Cam for her birthday. And Joanne is like slamming cupboards, slamming things, is all pissed and all mad. And I was like, what's your problem? And she goes, you didn't get me anything for my birthday. You want to talk about birthdays? You want to talk about birthdays? Okay. And I was just like, you lied about going to see your brother on my birthday, so I didn't get you anything for your birthday. And like, she was eating, and all of a sudden, like, this girl, she always has a clap back. She's always ready. She's always like one step ahead of everyone else. Because one thing I'll give her, that girl is so calculated. Oh my God. She is just eating her food and just thinking. And it was the most uncomfortable situation of my entire life, because I was like, she's plotting. She's literally sitting in front of me plotting on how to get out of this lie. And it was like literally for like 3 minutes. It was so uncomfortable and long, and we were just eating, and I just wanted to leave because I was like, I know you're just going to tell me some, like, bull, but let's hear it. What is it? And she was like, first of all, for my mom, where I was in Toronto instead of Brantford, she had to go to work and drop me off and pick me back up later. I don't even know if that's the right excuse. It didn't make any sense. I remember just listening and being like, I don't even think you were plotting that correctly. I think you're just word vomiting because you got caught. And then I also said, okay, why did your girlfriend say you're going dressed up as Pete Davidson and Ariana Grande the next day to a Halloween party? And then she was like, well, go ask my girlfriend that. That has nothing to do with me. I didn't say that. That's not true. Go ask her why she said that. And I literally was like, okay, it's just like, okay. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I was just like, it's just like, my brother put this so perfectly talking about someone else. You can't argue with stupidity. Like, it's just like, okay, like, that's your lie. That's your bullshit excuse. Okay. But now, so that's just like an overlay of how much this girl lies. She is a compulsive liar. Also, for the birthday thing, she actually ruined one of my birthdays. I have severe anxiety about birthdays. I know I'm like filming on a birthday, but like having any expectations, going out with people, like, it just gives me really intense anxiety. I can't stand it. I don't like it anymore because of her. So if you guys want to flood my comments again and hear that story, let me know. Hi guys, I decided to make this 2 parts. This part was just kind of all about how crazy she is and how much of a liar she is. And then the second part is all about the fraud. It has the screenshots, and that's going to come out tomorrow. I think it's gonna come out tomorrow. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm aiming for. But it is my birthday today, so if you guys want to subscribe, it would be really awesome. 39 is a really big number, but it'd be cool if I got a few more subscribers because it's my birthday. Cool. So hopefully I'll get that next video up tomorrow. I hope you liked this video. Like it if you did, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.